Hey Dog Pros, thank you so much for tuning in. I am super excited to show you how you can get more reviews on Google for your dog business using our software Clicks. And if we haven't had a chance to meet quite yet, my name is Josh Bautel and I'm the founder here at DigiWoof, where we help R+ Dog Pros grow their businesses online with tools, training, and services to help you succeed. And if you're tuning in today, chances are you're interested in getting more reviews for your dog business. And I shouldn't have to convince you too much as to why you might want more reviews for your business, but to sum it up, more positive reviews make your business more visible to the people who need your services. Google wants their users to have a good experience on their platform, so they'll give priority to the businesses who have more social proof. If you're getting a bunch of 5-star reviews, chances are that's a safe bet that Google can recommend your business to more users. And not only that, if you have a lot of reviews on Google, this will actually help your search results overall. So traditionally, SEO has always been about getting keywords on your website and trying to rank really high, but nowadays Google is actually showing local profiles for local searches. So if you search something like dog trainer in your area, then they're going to show you the businesses who are around your geographical area. And so if you have a lot of 5-star reviews, you are ultimately going to show up higher. And so I hope that was enough to get you excited about getting more reviews, and I am now going to jump into my Clicks account and get us set up really quickly so that you're getting more reviews to your business. So I am in my Clicks account here, and the first step is integrating our Google My Business account. So in our integrations tab, we just have to go through a quick sign up as far as signing into our account. So we'll go about a typical sign in, how you would connect anything to Google. This should be pretty straightforward, but after we sign in, we should see this. So then we'll select our page. For me, it is DigiWoof. For you, it is your business. And once we have this connected, we are all good to go as far as actually requesting reviews in our system. And so I'm actually going to go to my reputation management, and this is where I'm going to set my review request message. So if I scroll down on this page, I can first type in the message as far as how I want to ask for the review. So we might say something like, "Hi, client name." And so we can put our client's name in here so we can make sure everything is being very personal. We can then say something like, "I really enjoyed working with," and so again we can pull a custom value for their dog's name, and then I might say something with, "If you got something out of our services or you benefit from our services, it would really help us a lot if you were to leave us a review about your experience." We can attach an image or turn the image on and off. So this is for text message, and then we can also do the same for an email request as well. So I might say, "Please leave a review for my business name," and so then I'm typing that same sort of message, maybe making it a little bit more in-depth for email, and then I'm going to save. And so then we are ready to send review requests. So I can send a review request manually like such. So I'm just going to find the customer name and put in their email. And so then that will send that review request to them, and that will get posted directly onto Google. So that's just one way of just not having to reinvent the wheel and think of that awkward question every single time. Rather, you can create one single message and send it out to all of your. Additionally, we can automate this as well. So Clicks allows you to automate your calendar as far as your appointments, your free calls, your online courses, and even your classes. And so we can create automations around each of those services so that when a class finishes up, for example, we send a review request, or after someone finishes their 4th session, we want to send a review request, for example. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to back out of our settings here, and I'm going to go to automations. I'm actually going to show you directly from what you would see in your own Clicks account. And so we have a bunch of templates ready for you to turn on, get up and running for every part of your business, but I'll just give you a few examples of how reviews can play into this. For example, we have a call booked automation, and so you can use this essentially to duplicate it and just change the calendar to your paid sessions, for example. So we're thinking, okay, maybe a week after a paid session, so just changing my calendar, I want to send a review request as far as after the service finishes. So for one, so we have all of these kind of the automated reminders and confirmation for our session. After they sign up, we're saying, "Hi, so-and-so, thank you so much for booking. This is everything you need to know about our appointment." And then I might wait 24 hours before send another reminder email and say, hey, we're meeting in 24 hours. Make sure you pick up the phone or answer the door, be ready, etc., etc. And then maybe 30 minutes before, I want to send a text to say, hey, make sure your dog's on leash. So that's just an example of how we might automate our calendar. Now you can also imagine we can then wait, let's say a week or maybe a couple of days after our session. So I'm going to change it to based on appointment time after, let's say 2 days. So 2 days after the appointment. And so I like to name things 2 days after. I am then going to find my review request. So I can just search the action, review, there we go. And I want to send a email request. So there we go. So then as long as I have this turned on and saved, 2 days after my appointments, all of my clients are going to get a review request. Now that said, you may be thinking like, what if I want to be careful about who is and who isn't getting a review request? So we can also automate review requests just by creating automations around how we tag clients. So I can create an automation to where the trigger is when they're tagged with review, send an email. So I'll show you what that might look like. So I'm actually going to create this one. So from scratch, so I'm going to search tag. Okay, we're going to, when we add a tag, a particular tag, so a tag is added, and we're going to say review tag. Okay, when a review tag is added, we are going to send a review request. There we go. How easy was that? So now you can see that inside of our account, and this is actually going to be inside of your account. I'm making it now for you. We could do it this way too. So if we go in our client account, and for example, if I back out of our automations and go to my contacts, and so I have a test contact here, and so then we can see that we have notes as far as everything going on with this particular person, but I want, for our purposes, I want to tag them with review. So review, there we go. And so now they are tagged with a review, and if I had this automation turned on, that would work. So then when this is tagged review, we would see here that this person got sent an email with that review. All right, so we just went over 2 examples of how you can get more reviews in your business in maybe 2-3 minutes as far as setup. Now let's look at how you might do this with your classes. So you can schedule classes inside of Clicks as well. And so if I go to our linear class, and so when someone purchases, we're going through as far as this is week 1. We're setting the date as far as this is when the week 1 class is. So 1 day before, send them a reminder. 30 minutes before, send them a text reminder to have their dog on leash before they come in. And then maybe afterwards, we send homework email. So we might attach some attachments to this email with our week 1 homework and any information we might want, or a link to a video, for example. And so then I can set week 2, or I can just wait 7 days or whatnot. But for example, let's say I have this set up exactly how I want. And so we're thinking, okay, after week 7, if it's a 7-week class, for example, not that you would want to do that, I then am going to say wait. And so then based on the appointment or event time, so after 5 days, for example, I then send a review request. So there we go. It's that simple. So we can create these automations around our classes finishing up, when someone is tagged a certain way after a class finishes online, for example. Now we can be here a very long time to go over all of the different ways, but you can see in the 10 minutes or so we've been together, we've already set up review requests to go out after these particular events. So rather than having to remember to write that email a couple of weeks after and follow up with them if they don't leave one, we can set reviews as far as if they did, great, finish them up, or if they didn't send a review, maybe wait a couple of weeks and then request it again, for example. And so there we have it. That is how we go about getting more reviews for our R+ businesses without having to manually do it all of the time. And so if you're seeing how Clicks can help your business in at least this one instance, I invite you to check out the link right below this video where you'll be redirected to our website to learn more about Clicks. So on this page, you'll be able to watch a quick demo as far as everything that you can do with clicks and learn a bit more to see if this is the right solution for what you're trying to do. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are more than happy to jump on a call and see if we can help your business. Thank you so much again, and I can't wait to see you in our community.